Hi, it's Jane with Scraptastic Yarns, and today we are talking on hashtag 50 Gone by 2024, reducing total calories. Yep, this comes from Science Daily. Alright, let's open up with the medical disclaimer. Always check with your physician before starting any exercise program or diet regimen. Information here is my personal research into different health topics and is not to be considered health or medical advice. Now, I'm also going to tell you when you see these, they may be in different orders. You may have seen a video yesterday where I'm wearing the same shirt. I don't know when I'm going to put these up. Generally, I film them and then I put them up, as the days go by. And I don't always remember that, yesterday I wore the same shirt. So, there you go. Alright, reducing total calories. The frequency and size of meals is a stronger determinant of weight loss or gain than the time between first and last meal, according to new research published in the Journal of the American Heart Association, which is an open access peer-reviewed journal of the American Heart Association. According to the senior study author, Wendy Bennett, who is an associate professor at Johns Hopkins University in Baltimore, although time-restricted eating patterns known as intermittent fasting are popular, rigorously designed studies have not yet determined whether limiting the total eating window during the day helps to control weight or not. This study evaluated the association between the time from the first meal to the last meal with weight change. Nearly 550 adults, 18 years and older, from 3 health systems in Maryland, Pennsylvania with electronic health records were enrolled in the study. Participants had at least one weight and height measurement registered in the 2-year period of the study enrollment period. Overall, most participants reported they were white adults. 12% self-reported as black adults and 3% self-identified as Asian adults. Most participants reported having a college education or higher. The average age was 51 years old. The average body mass index was 30.8, which is considered obese. The average follow-up time for weight recorded in the electronic health period record was 6.3 years. Participants with a higher body mass index at enrollment were more likely to be black adults, older, have type 2 diabetes or high blood pressure, have a lower education level, exercise less, eat fewer fruits and vegetables, have a longer duration from last meal time to sleep, and a shorter duration from first to last meal compared to the adults who had a lower body mass index. The research team created a mobile application, Daily 24, for participants to catalog sleeping, eating, and wake-up time for each 24-hour period in real time. Emails, text messages, and in-app notifications encourage participants to use the app as much as possible during the first month and again during Power Weeks, 1 week per month for the 6-month intervention portion of the study. Based on the timing of sleeping and eating each day recorded in the mobile app, researchers were able to measure the time from the first meal to the last meal each day, the time lapse from waking to first meal, and the interval from the last meal to sleep. They calculated an average for all data from completed days for each participant. What they found was meal timing was not associated with weight change during the 6-year follow-up period. This includes the interval from first to last meal, from waking up to eating a first meal, from eating the last meal to going to sleep, and total sleep duration. Total number of large meals, more than 1,000 calories, and medium meals, between 500 and 1,000, were each associated with increased weight over the 6-year follow-up, while fewer small meals estimated at less than 500 calories was associated with decreasing weight. The average time from first to last meal was 11.5 hours. Average time from wake up to first meal measured 1.5 hours. Average time from last meal to sleep was 4 hours, and average sleep duration was calculated at 7.5 hours. The study did not detect an association meal timing and weight change in a population with a wide range of body weight. As reported by Bennett, even though prior studies have suggested intermittent fasting may improve the body's rhythms and regulate metabolism, this study in a large group with a wide range of body weights did not detect this link. Large-scale rigorous clinical trials of intermittent fasting on long-term weight change are extremely difficult to conduct. However, even short-term intervention studies may be valuable to help guide future recommendations. Although the study found that meal frequency and total calorie intake were stronger risk factors for weight change than meal timing, the findings could not prove direct cause and effect. Researchers know that there are limitations to the study since they did not evaluate the complex interactions of timing and frequency of eating. Additionally, since the study is observational in nature, the authors were unable to conclude cause and effect. Future studies should work toward including a more diverse population, since the majority of the study's participants were well-educated white women in the mid-Atlantic region of the U.S. Researchers also were not able to determine the intentionality of weight loss among the participants prior to their enrollment and could not rule out the additional variable of any pre-existing health conditions. According to the American Heart Association's 2022 statistics, 40% of adults in the U.S. are obese, and the association's current diet and lifestyle recommendations to reduce cardiovascular disease risk include limiting overall calorie intake, eating healthy foods, and increasing physical activity. And this was the 2017 American Heart Association's scientific statement. Meal timing and frequency. The implication of cardiovascular disease prevention did not offer clear preference for frequent small meals or intermittent fasting. It noted that irregular patterns of total calorie intake appeared to be less favorable for the maintenance of body weight and optimal cardiovascular health, and altering meal frequency may not be useful for decreasing body weight or improving traditional cardiometabolic risk factors. I just thought that you guys might enjoy hearing that study. It's one of those that, a lot of doctors, a lot of articles will base their information on a study like that, and they'll give you bits and pieces of it, but they don't give you the study, the summary of the study. And I think that's real important because, if you're a shrimp that's on a treadmill, why are we studying shrimp on treadmills? What does that have to do with humans? But anyway, that's just kind of an overall view of that study. Thought you might find that interesting. I did find it interesting, especially since it came from the American Heart Association. All right, that's it for today. Get out there and get some exercise, get some sunshine, and breathe in that deep, beautiful air we get to see. Love one another, be kind to one another. And I'll see you again another day. Bye.